Have you ever watched a show where every time you think you have it figured out, a new twist throws you off completely? That's exactly what the R murders did, and now we're breaking down everything that happened in the final episode. Get ready, because this is where all the pieces come together. And the real killer, you're not going to believe who it is. So let's start where we left off. Hannah and Daniel are in a desperate race to find Rebecca. They reach her hotel, but the door has been smashed in an axe, clear evidence of a struggle. And Rebecca? Nowhere to be found. The tension in the air is thick. Every second that passes makes her survival less likely. Back at the police station, the search efforts escalate. Roadblocks are set up, police helicopters scan the area, and Anton, who's been tracking leads, mentions something strange. A van with a busted taillight keeps coming up in witness reports. It feels like a small detail, but something about it doesn't sit right. Meanwhile, Hannah can't shake the guilt. She left Rebecca alone. She should have done more. But Daniel stops her. He tells her she needs to stop blaming herself for everything. And then an unexpected moment. A hug. A pause in the chaos. But not for long. Rebecca, held captive, is bruised, terrified. Blood stains her face. And then, a flicker of hope and opportunity. She grabs a piece of wood and strikes Ole hard. She runs. But outside? A raging snowstorm. The car is locked. The fear in her eyes says that there is nowhere to go. Hannah and Daniel, following a lead from Anton Tyne, arrive at what they believe to be Ole's hideout. But it's empty. And the only thing more terrifying than knowing where the killer is, not knowing. Then, a breakthrough. A thermal camera from a police helicopter picks up movement deep in the woods. It's them. The chase is on. Hannah sprints through the thick snow, heart pounding. She sees that Ole has Rebecca pinned down, a large rock in his hand, ready to end her life. A gunshot rings through the freezing air. Daniel. The bullet hits Ole. He collapses. Silence. Hannah runs to Rebecca, wrapping her arms around her and her around her, whispering reassurances. Daniel kneels beside Ole, trying to stop the bleeding. But it's too late. He's dead. Back at the station, the relief of finding Rebecca safe is overshadowed by an uneasy question. Did Ole really kill Johan? The answer comes in fast no. There's no evidence connecting him. In fact, on the night Johan was murdered, Ole was with the church board. He had an alibi, so if not Ole, then who? Daniel now faces a formal investigation for firing his weapon. Stress builds. At home, his partner Ida returns, and their already fragile relationship shatters further. They argue, and she tells him to leave. The weight of everything is crushing him. Then, something unsettling happens. Anton calls Carl, Johan's father, to update him on the case. But something feels off. Why is Anton even calling Carl? And then, the biggest red flag, Carl invites Anton over for dinner. A little too eager. A little too convenient. And Anton, he's already outside Carl's house. Meanwhile, Hannah, exhausted, sits at her desk writing the report on Ole's death. Daniel walks in. The guilt is heavy in her voice. She thinks she should have been the one to fire the shot. Daniel, drowning in his own regrets, opens up. He talks about Ida, about their daughter Alice, about his fear of becoming his father. He wants to be better, but he doesn't know how. Hannah reaches for his hand, a moment. Something real, but just as quickly, they break it, realizing they can't go there. And then, the final blow. Grip confirms what they all feared Ole had nothing to do with Johan's murder. So they're back at square one. But we, the audience, know something they don't. Carl isn't just a grieving father, he's hiding something. And Anton? He might be walking straight into a trap. So, who really killed Johan, and why? The answers are coming, but nothing will prepare you for the truth. If you found this breakdown gripping, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite shows. What do you think happened to Johan? Drop your theories in the comments below. Let's solve this mystery together.